Hi, welcome to Usagi's Kitchen, and this is how you do CPR.
Hi, I'm Usagi Tsukino, but you probably know me as legendary crime fighter Sailor Moon. A few months ago, I took a cooking class, learned basic cooking skills, and now think I'm pretty much Gordon Ramsay. On this show, I teach you how to cook. It's not as easy as it looks, by the way. I'm just a novice, but I'm pretty much master chef. In the name of the moon, I'll cook for you.
This episode of Usagi's Kitchen is sponsored by Ana Luisa. I was so excited to hear that they wanted to sponsor today's episode because I really love their jewelry. It's so pretty and nice, and it's made out of really good materials. They let me pick out 3 pieces to use, to wear, to show off, which would be this malachite ring with gold on the rest of the ring. The second piece of jewelry are these earrings. They are gold and adventure-y. I just think they're really cute. They're very subtle and dainty, have like a fun pop of color. The third piece of jewelry I picked out was this necklace. I am really into gold chains and like layering chains and have really enjoyed being able to use this in my wardrobe. Ana Luisa has so many different styles for you guys to choose from and different metals. They also have some personalizable options and have anything you can think of, ranging from rings, earrings, necklaces, bracelets, you name it. Also, what if someone you know likes stuff like this? Oh, I wonder where I could get that. Ana Luisa. Thanks so much again, guys, and now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Hi, welcome to Usagi's Kitchen. I'm Usagi Tsukino, and today we're going to be making potato chips. And while I firmly believe in just punching a bag open and eating the content, some people like to make these from home, from scratch. So for this episode, we're using the Yukon Gold potato and also parsnips because I've been eating way too many potatoes, and my doctor said to maybe stop eating 7 pounds a day. So we'll also be trying a bunch of different seasoning. This is stuff that you probably should be putting on meat and not potato chips, but we're gonna do it anyways and see what happens. So this was supposed to be a cute couples activity because Mamoru, his like favorite snacks are potato chips, but I guess I'll just be doing it by myself or with my kid brother if he decides to like wander in here, but I've locked him in his room.
Usagi?
How did you, oh, you're not my sibling?
No,
Yes.
My name's Light. I'm Mamoru's friend.
Interesting.
He said you needed help with something today and sent me to do it. I don't know
Well,
why.
we're doing a couples activity, which is making homemade potato chips. Cause see, like this is like my setup for like my YouTube show and things. I thought it'd be cute. Yeah, and that's Melvin.
Oh, hi.
Just ignore him. That's kind of what we do until it's like relevant. But yeah, I guess if you wanna help me make potato chips.
Well, I don't really have a choice. Mamoru's writing a reference letter for me for the college I want to get into, so I told him I owed him one.
Interesting. But did he say he was like not able to do it?
He said he wasn't feeling well.
Melvin, what did he text you? I'm just curious. Yeah, because he doesn't have your number. That's what I told him. And he said, no, I texted Melvin. And I was like, listen, if you don't want to be on the show, that's fine. Anyways, I made him an apron with a pun, but I guess you can wear it. This was supposed to be cute and couplesy.
Oh.
Melvin, see? And this will segue into my shameless promo. I made new aprons. Aren't they cute?
Yeah, so you sell merch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Hard the hustle. Well, now we look so much cuter. If you want to get your own apron, be sure to check the link in the description below. I worked very hard on them. And this one's only a limited edition, so whenever I so decide, it will go away. Probably in like 2 or 3 months. So I got this bag, which are Mamoru's favorite, but you know what? Someone decided to be sick and text Melvin and isn't here.
He didn't.
I know Melvin, I know he didn't text you. I'm gonna do more than text him when we get done with today's episode. So yeah, I thought I'd kind of use it as like a point of reference. They're a hot, spicy, chili, and tasty flavor.
I brought up here. It was originally going to be a snack for studying, but this one's lemon chicken as reference. Are you going to buzz? I don't think that that's very good. I mean, it's not. Oh! Wow, I can see my Mamoru didn't want to make potato chips with you.
What? It's a joke, and it's like CPR. We took first aid
Only
class
you
once.
burst somebody's heart just now.
No, it was their lungs.
Should save that one for later. Bursting someone's lungs.
Are you emo? You don't look emo.
No, that's just a notebook that I have.
They're pretty good.
You like guys scoot that way a little bit. That way. That way. Perfect. No, that way. Just a tiny bit this way. Yeah!
Hey Melvin, what's your full name? I'm curious. I think my sister goes to school with him and I just want to make sure it's actually the person. Melvin.
Redacted.
What a weird name!
Well, we should probably get back to the potato chips. I'll worry about your name later. So what the heck are these?
These are parsnips. These are our potato substitute. And then these are the legendary Yukon Gold potatoes that was found in the Russian Alps by a flamingo. And he turned it into a potato chip.
I really feel like that's not true.
It is true. Here you go.
Thank you.
So step one is we're going to peel these.
About to get peels all over the place.
Yeah, so I put the trash here.
Oh. Nope, that's on the floor too. Just because I'm missing doesn't mean I'm not a good cook.
You don't look like you've cooked anything aside from a hot pocket in your face.
Ah!
I don't know if I'm going to trust you with the mandolin.
It was just because it's slippery. It'll be fine later. So what is the capital of America?
George Washington's house.
That's incorrect. You know, you really should be studying for this test that you have tomorrow.
Well, you know what? I'm more concerned with my YouTube channel. People gotta learn how to cook. Also, I don't even know what I want to do when I'm out of school, so it's not really a concern.
This potato peeler is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why I gave it to you.
This is so much better. Wow.
Do we just want to throw this one away?
Ah!
You know, I've had literal children guests on this show, right?
And they didn't drop the potato into the garbage?
No.
This is the same thing that happened when I helped my mom cut potatoes when I was a kid.
You.
Oh, I'm not bleeding. We're okay.
Don't get blood on. That's not one of the seasonings I've chosen today.
I like blood potatoes.
No, you do not.
Wait, you're already done with the parsnips?
Yeah, I started doing the potatoes.
I'm like 2 potatoes through. Wait, you did that other potato. I'm literally 2 potatoes through.
Not that.
Make sure you rinse off your potatoes. You drop it in the trash can.
Yeah, well, not all of us are so good. And then make sure you have a bowl of cold water ready to put your slices in so they can soak for a little
I
bit.
can see why Mamoru didn't want to help you with this. It's degrading.
How is it degrading?
Because I can't hold on to these potatoes to save my
That
life.
sounds more like a you problem. I think Mamoru is probably just pretending to be sick so he can go do something with Chibiusa. Because we have this like mutual friend, Chibiusa, and she likes him kind of like a weird amount. And
But
he
you
takes
guys
pity
have-
on her.
You guys have the same name?
Yeah, it's complicated.
She's just the smaller version of you.
I'd say the worst version.
So why is Mamoru interested in the worst version of you?
I don't know. How thick do we want our potato chips? We've got 1/16 of an inch, 1/8, and 1/4. I'm going for 1/16.
I'm going for not dropping any more potatoes.
All right, 1/16 it is.
They're a little uneven, don't you think?
Well, I mean, I think they're cute. Chibiusa, if you're watching this and you are out doing something with Mamoru, I just want you to see what I'm stuck with today. You have preemptively lost mandolin privileges.
I think the mandolin is easier than these potatoes are. I think I'm more likely to slice my hand open doing this.
These little chippies, Marvin.
I feel like that's an improvement.
So what do you do?
I go to school,
And,
I get good grades,
and,
and then I go home,
and,
study,
and.
get grades.
Okay, what do you do aside from like that?
Well, I have friends, I guess. I'm applying to college. I'm gonna major in criminal psychology.
What's that mean?
Psychology, the study of the brain.
So you're gonna be what Dr. Strange was before he became a time monk?
No, not exactly.
Ah, my Doctor Strange cosplay came in the mail.
Oh, good for you, Marvin. Did it fit?
No.
I'm sorry.
You keep strange company, Usagi.
I know. This isn't even half of it.
Is it my turn? I finished peeling the potatoes.
I really think you might
Let me give it a try. Let me give it a
Okay,
try.
hold on.
Any tips for?
Well, technically I'm doing it the not great way.
Why is that?
Well, I don't fear God, so I don't fear the mandolin.
And
Most people fear God, so they fear the mandolin.
you don't fear God.
No, that's a very sharp blade. You're supposed to use this
Right, that
thing
makes sense.
to put on
Yeah.
the vegetables, and then
Uh-huh.
you go slice, 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 so it
Uh-huh.
protects your pan.
Right, so do I get to use that?
Oh yeah, but you'll have to cut those in half. So here's a knife,
Thanks.
and there's a cutting board over there,
Oh.
and cut them in half from the middle. Is that Mamoru?
Yeah, Mamoru was just telling me that you also have the English test tomorrow.
I didn't even know I was taking that class.
You didn't know you were taking English.
No, thought I was taking Japanese.
You are taking Japanese.
I'm taking both of them?
Yes, most people do Japanese and English.
Oh, did you know I had to pass the 3rd grade twice?
Wow, I didn't know I was in the presence of a total idiot.
Just not good with book stuff.
I'm just not good with kitchen stuff.
Yeah, see?
We would
You can
complete
take
each
my
other.
tests, and I'll put potatoes.
I'm not going to take your tests for you, but you can peel potatoes for me.
Why can't you take my tests? We have to get like max a B, because if it's anything above a B, they'll know. And even then, that's really pushing it.
How many chips are you planning on making?
I don't know. I just
You
thought
just keep going.
it's fun.
Oh. So it's my turn to use the mandolin.
Yes. Use the hat. No.
I'm gonna use that, don't worry about it. And then you take the mandolin and you take your potato, oh, and you squish your potato with the mandolin thingy, I guess.
What are you doing?
This is what you do. What do you think I'm doing? I'm putting pressure, I'm applying pressure to the mandolin. Oh God, this is great. See, these are much better potato chips than your potato chips.
Mine are parsnip
These
chips.
are pretty good. Look at that. World's best potato chip maker.
And now we're gonna bring a pot of water to boil
Oh Lord.
because we're going to par cook these.
Oh, we're boiling them?
Yeah, so that they fry faster. At a lower
Oh.
temperature. Stupid. Oh, but I'm just gonna put this on the stove just so you know.
Got it. Now my last name down.
Congratulations, Melvin.
What is your last name?
Confidential information. I can't have people doxing me on the internet.
Yeah, that's the worst. Plus, isn't like your cousin a detective or something?
Yeah.
Your cousin's a detective. Oh,
That weird one that's on the news.
I don't imagine you mean the world's greatest detective.
Yeah, that's him.
That's your cousin?
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. We're gonna have to find out if you and Sayu, my little sister, know each other somehow. If I just had your last name, I could find out. What school did you guys say you went to?
I don't know.
You really are quite useless, aren't you?
I can put a potato.
To this level of thinness?
Why are they shriveling?
I don't know, do you need to soak parsnips?
I don't know.
They're not starchy. The parsnips are shriveling.
Yeah, but I know other things that shrivel too.
Melvin, shut up! What if I just on your face?
I wouldn't appreciate it. You're much worse than my little sister, you know
It's not
that?
a contest.
You make it seem like it is. You try so hard.
Well, you're much worse than my little brother. He's 9.
And what does your little brother do?
That's traps for the unsuspecting.
Yeah, he likes to make traps.
Oh, sounds like a criminal in the making.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling my parents. I don't listen.
You can always turn him into the police now, save you the trouble.
He hasn't even committed a misdemeanor yet, so here's waiting.
Just wait. It'll happen eventually. Okay, so I'm going to rinse out the starch in here and then refill it with water. Does that sound like a reasonable idea?
Yeah, tell it to the camera.
So now using my common sense instead of any of Usagi's knowledge,
Hey!
I'm just going to dump out this starchy water and replace it with some not starchy water.
For the record, he asked me to do that before he did it.
Actually, I didn't.
So do you have any hobbies?
I go out with people.
And?
We hang
People
out.
like hanging out with you?
Sure they do. I'm sure they don't like hanging out with you.
Actually, I'm quite popular. Melvin!
I was in the middle of massaging these potatoes and you just hit the lights like that. They really do look like Pringles too.
Yeah, because you know what Pringles are? Potato chips.
What are you doing now?
I'm straining my parboiled parsnips. And now I'm bringing this pot up to boil so we can parboil the potato chips. So now we are at the part where we are going to pat dry our parboiled parsnips. This is coming up to boil so we can parboil our potato slices, which are over here. And that's about all you need to know right now. And so you're gonna feather them out, pat them dry. So we don't want any oil fires. Oh, you're dripping.
Well, it's because there's holes on the bottom of this bowl. I don't know
It's a
if you know
strainer.
it.
He won't be back for another episode. Melvin! Potato chips are so labor intensive. I really don't recommend doing it like for fun at home unless your boyfriend should. First he can't peel the potato. Then he uses the mandolin with the little safety. Now he knocks over the paper towel.
Using the mandolin with the safety hat is not a dig against me. It means that I'm into safety. You know what they say? Do things safely, live a long life.
Where did you hear that from?
These are going to be the tiniest little chips you've ever seen in your life.
excited!
Look at this thing.
big.
It is a parsnip chip for rats.
Or for you.
I'm not a rat.
Well, I've met rats that could actually peel potatoes.
There is no way that there are rats that can peel potatoes better than I.
Clearly you haven't been to the Georgia Zoo. Do you have a girlfriend?
It's complicated.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I'm being stalked by this one guy, but that's about
Sounds
it.
like a boyfriend if I ever heard one.
No, that's not a boyfriend.
Melvin says differently.
I'm also being stalked by this one chick, so it's like, you know, is that really a girlfriend?
In her mind, probably.
I think you two would get along well.
I used to stalk this one guy at the arcade.
Oh, you guys would definitely get along well. You know stalking is a crime, right?
It's enthusiastic observation.
Enthusiastic observation, huh? You know my dad's the chief of police, right?
And I'm sure him being the chief of police will tell you all about enthusiastic observation and how it constantly gets mistaken as stalking.
I've been stalked before.
floor.
No, Melvin, the police were escorting you home. And now we're gonna put our potato chips into our slight boil. Oh right, we're also supposed to add some salt to this. I didn't do it for the parsnips, but I should have. These are done, we're gonna strain them. Then we're gonna do the exact same thing that we did with the parsnips. We're just gonna pat dry potato chips.
Are you sure that we need this many potato chips?
I have a lot of seasoning.
We have, that's gotta be over 100 potato chips, right?
Well, how many potato chips are in a bag?
Depends on what bag you're thinking of. This bag or like a family size bag?
Oh, I always go for
Oh, we're
size.
making family sized bags of potato chips?
Of course, that's like my snack.
Light Yagami tip, use less potatoes if you just want a snack for yourself.
No, you're not a reoccurring character. You have no tips.
I absolutely get my own tips.
No, you do not.
Yes.
Melvin.
This is a God tip.
Melvin.
God tip.
God tip. Well, that sounds inappropriate, so we're not using it.
God's tip is that you got too many potatoes.
You're not God.
I'm close enough.
No, you're not.
He is God.
Listen here, Marge Simpson.
Oh, that's your full name, Marge Simpson. You just go by Marvin.
No.
Oh, let me try it out.
What?
Oh, you know, I'm just gonna write it down. I'm gonna send it to my sister. I'm gonna see if she recognizes the name.
Why can't you just text
to
your
see
sister?
Because I can't just text my sister a picture of his face. You know what? That's a great idea. Come here, Marvin. I'll definitely text my sister this picture of your face, and we'll see what your name is. You and Misa. Who is this person? We'll see if we hear back in a little bit.
Why should your sister's name was Sayu?
Yeah, I call her Misa sometimes. It's like a funny joke.
Like the model?
Yeah, exactly. She dressed up as Misa for one Halloween.
Oh, does that mean she's hot?
Melvin, stop it.
She's free.
My sister?
She's single.
Oh, Melvin Bars.
I'm gonna cut that.
That's a fun name. What do you have going on in 3 weeks?
I'm going on my family vacation.
Oh, that sounds like a great time.
Really weird.
I'm just finding out if you can go on a date with my sister in 3
She
weeks.
is a single person.
Well, she is a single Pringle, yes, but it sounds like you're busy in 3 weeks. So
All right.
we won't be in town to, you know, schmooze my sister.
Speaking of schmoozing, it's
Even
Calcifer
if
time! So, this is Calcifer.
Okay, and I don't see what's so scary about a plastic box. I feel like you should be gentler with this.
There's no butane in him right now.
Oh, so it's fun then. You can just throw it around. Okay, I really don't think that kids should be playing with that. Maybe
Not that
you do
much.
need your parents' supervision. Here, we use these in science class all the time.
Okay.
Ready?
No.
Do you have a pot with the oil?
Get one.
Of all things.
Yeah, it's a Dutch oven, but they're best for frying in.
Really? Ah, okay, that's something I didn't know.
Alright, so the oil that we are going to be frying in is olive oil. Just a little bit of vodka.
This is not vodka.
It's a joke.
God tip, not vodka.
You're not God! This is God. We're in God's presence right now.
Calcifer?
Calcifer.
Is it flame god, I imagine?
Calcifer either is God or is ready to become him. Here you go. I say we just start out with like regular salt.
Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh. Your Dutch oven just cracked.
Oh, well.
And like it's leaking oil all over
Oh my
the
God.
butane thing. Where did you get this Dutch oven from?
I don't know.
Okay.
Can you get us a towel, Marvin?
What? Okay. Oh God, into the sink and hope that you don't start a fire the next time you start it. We're ready to cook, and this time we're not gonna die. Now we have this. We have 2 cans of this. Apparently it's like a tiny whipped cream can of fire extinguisher. I insisted that we get a can after that happened. Also, welcome to new Calcifer, Calcifer 2.0. I'm taking over your show now.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Thank you. I feel like I needed to get more involved after that incident. Welcome to God's kitchen.
You're not God.
I'm not, but like, you know.
We're gonna do what we did last time, minus the death, hopefully. And I'm gonna start with the potato chips first and do the other chips for fun last. So we're just gonna start out with plain old salt.
Do we have flaky salt?
It's kind of flaky. Be gone.
Oh my God.
Oh, I got salt in my eye.
Why would you do that?
I'm the demon. And we're gonna wait for it to come up to 350 temperature. Due to our very exciting excursion, by that I mean Light and I took a nap on the couch and Marvin ran errands with my mother's, totally borrowed credit cards. The potatoes have started browning, but we definitely have a lot of them that have not browned. So, going back to you, who was criticizing me for making too many potatoes, Exhibit A.
How's it looking? Right, it wasn't reading earlier.
Put this under your tongue.
No.
Well, this thing's busted.
Did we already manage to break the thermometer?
Here, we'll do the chopstick test.
Not ready yet. I feel like if it tastes good on its own, then it'll taste great on a chip. Oh, that is a hot chip. That is not ready. I like a salty chip.
Ooh, that's so much.
You gotta hide the flavor of potato.
I think we're at the point to where there are no wrong ideas.
I don't know if I'm gonna get this onto a chip. Well, that's not working so well, is it? Would more tahini actually hurt? You said it would be easy, and yet here we are, hours later. This one's a goner. This feels strange.
Okay, that's enough. Cook this!
Who knew frying potatoes could take so long?
It's gotta soak up all the love.
You dropped the tahini. Yeah, that one's not really good. Try again with the ranch. Ranch something.
I want you to put respect in the season.
I'm not putting respect in the seasoning. We fully just abandoned putting the seasoning on the chip. Now we're putting the chip in the seasoning.
And it tastes like spicy cheese.
This tastes like a pre-blended seasoning pack that you put on chicken. That wasn't good, was it?
No. The late night, I just wanted my boyfriend to make some potato chips with me.
Yeah, and instead you've got me here at 11 p.m. Isn't your mother gonna be worried about this?
If all fails, we just have some barbecue sauce. See, it's like an order.
That tastes overwhelming of barbecue. But that is a better taste than this.
Alvin, you want an hors d'oeuvre? Have you killed anybody?
I haven't killed a single person, not with my
What about your
hands.
feet?
No, so that would be an interesting way to die.
Go on. You wanted to be Fry Boy.
I can't believe you were still just eating chips with the sweet baby rays.
And then you just put barbecue sauce on the chip and you're all done.
No.
And you're all done.
No.
Usagi's pro tip. Just get some popcorn seasoning whenever you do this. Don't do what we're doing. That usually becomes the motto of the episode.
Yeah.
You gotta hold them underwater. You gotta...
Huh? Oh, I have to like move them around?
Yeah. Well, after we started at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 long hours, and we have made a very mediocre bowl of chips. Usually I like to toot my own horn a little louder than it's supposed to when I make things, but I can't bullshit my way out of this one, or mansplain my way out of this one, or just bat my pretty little eyes and keep smiling until something happens out of this one. These are bad.
They're okay. They're not inedible. I would just say it's not worth 5 hours of effort.
Just go to the store, buy some potato chips,
And eat them.
these are the best ones we ate today. So unless you're the person that made these up, just don't make them at home. And if you do make potato chips at home, I would like a very long explanation as to why. So yeah, that's just about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment below on what thing you would like to see me make next, or who you might want to see as a guest on my show. A super special happy birthday to the Gucci Gremlin Rowan, and if you guys want to join the Gucci Gremlin gang, please feel free to join them in the link in the description below or somewhere on the ending screen. I'm Usagi Sakino. This isn't my boyfriend.
And these aren't potato chips.
These aren't very good or worth 5 hours of my time. I could have played so many video games.
And I could have written so many names.
You've got a weird hobby.
Don't
dude.
worry about it.
What are you doing, Melvin?
I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
I'm not eating these.